There's a fear inside Buckingham Palace right now that they will not say out loud, because one 10-year-old girl is starting to remind people of someone they lost. And insiders are calling it exactly what it is: history repeating itself. Stay with me, because what's happening to Princess Charlotte right now is something the royal family swore would never happen again. Now I need you to understand something before we go further. This isn't about a scandal. It's not about a fight. It's not even about something Charlotte did. It's about something she is. Her face. Her confidence. The way she carries herself in front of cameras at just 10 years old. And according to a source close to royal circles, that is exactly what's making people inside the firm nervous. Because they've seen this story before, and it didn't end well. Trust me. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some insiders are saying the palace needs to act now, before it's too late. Let's start with the basics. Princess Charlotte is not the heir. That title goes to her older brother, Prince George. So technically, she should be the quiet one. The spare. The royal who stays in the background. But that's not what's happening. According to a source who spoke to Radar Online, Charlotte occupies a very unusual position within the institution. Read that again. Unusual. Not normal for a young royal. Not expected. Unusual. Listen closely here, because this is where it gets uncomfortable. The source went further. They said Charlotte is already one of the most recognizable young members of the royal family, and that she attracts extraordinary public interest wherever she goes. A 10-year-old, attracting extraordinary public interest. Not because of a title, not because of an official role, just because of who she is. And here's the line that's reportedly making people inside the palace nervous. There are real concerns about history repeating itself. History. We all know who that's referring to. This next part connects everything. Don't go anywhere. The source brought up Diana directly. They said that with Diana, popularity became something unprecedented. Something the institution wasn't built to handle. Something that, eventually, became overwhelming for her. And now? The same source claims that even though Charlotte is still a child, there is already, quote, recognition that she possesses the confidence, warmth, and natural ease in public that people are drawn to. Sound familiar? Because that's almost word for word how people used to describe Diana before she became the most photographed woman on the planet. What I'm about to tell you next is the real reason behind this concern. Here's the real fear, the one the source spelled out clearly. If Charlotte is, quote, pushed too quickly into public life, or subjected to excessive expectations at a young age, the pressures could become overwhelming. That's not a guess. That's not fan speculation. That is reportedly a genuine, real-time concern inside royal circles right now. A child, being watched, being measured, being compared to a princess who didn't survive the spotlight. And that's the gut punch of this whole story, isn't it? It's not that Charlotte did something wrong. It's that she's simply being herself, warm, confident, natural in front of cameras. And that alone is enough to set off alarm bells inside an institution that's still haunted by 1997. So now the question becomes, what does the firm actually do with this information? Do they pull her back from public events? Limit her exposure? Try to slow the spotlight down before it grows into something they can't control? Or has that ship already sailed? Now, I do want to be transparent with you. This entire story comes from a single unnamed insider speaking to Radar Online. The palace has not confirmed any of this publicly. So take it as insider speculation, not official royal policy. But even as speculation, it's striking how specific and how loaded these comparisons to Diana are. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you think the palace should be worried? Or is this just tabloid speculation dressed up as royal insider news? Drop a comment below. Do you think Charlotte's future could really echo Diana's? Or is the firm overreacting? And hey, if you want more honest, no-fluff breakdowns of what's actually happening behind palace walls, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over.